Sleep on open. Hello and welcome to Touching All Bases. Brian is your host, and he's going to get us started today.
Are we starting?
Welcome. We're up and running. That's where we're going. So I'm still trying to find the script real quick.
All right, so we just had an amazing last week of baseball. Oh my God. So the offseason is officially underway. The GM press conferences, I saw them. There were some corny little lines. We're not going to get into that today. But we're going to start off with 3 to C, starting with some Cy Young Awards. Brian, let's lead off. Go ahead.
So the first buyer, so you're having a coach.
Whoa.
It's 3 to C.
First 3 to C.
He's going to throw in a surprise by yourself.
Curveball, right? That's what it is. But that's really fitting because the first one we're going to talk about is the Cy Young. So the 2 Cy Youngs were announced, I believe it was last night.
Correct?
And gotta admit, Paul Skeens looked a little bit happier now than he did for the Rookie of the Year.
Oh my God,
you know?
barely.
He actually smiled. You know, he showed a little life.
Showed some emotion.
So with Paul Skeens being the NL Cy Young winner and Tariq Skubal being the AL Cy Young winner, what are your guys' opinions?
Skubal or Skeens? Who didn't react much? Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens reminds me of like a lineman when they get awards when they get drafted. You ever see the clip of Joe Alt when he got drafted and stuff? He just like, it's like him, his mom, and his girl. He's like dressed normal and stuff, and he's just like sitting there. He gets drafted, he just stands up. He gives his mom a little hug and like his girlfriend a little hug, and then he just sits back down. And everyone was like, this guy's gonna be in the Hall of Fame, 10-year career and stuff. That's what Paul Skeens reminds me of. He just straight faced. I feel like he just wakes up, plays baseball, and like eats some food, goes to bed. That's every day and stuff. And he's just locked in. He's focused. There's no distractions. We're never gonna have a weird Paul Skeens like report. I mean, obviously dating Libby Dunn, but no crazy off the field stuff outside of just like strictly ball. Exactly,
I can't
strictly
tell
ball.
if he even likes his girlfriend. Like literally, every time I see them together, like she's always like all up on him, and
He looks really uncomfortable every single
Did you
time.
guys see the
I think
airport
he
photos?
just
Yes.
awkward.
The airport where he like cuts off the
That's
guy that's like
actually
taller than
funny.
Livy and only has Livy in the picture.
That's actually.
I feel like there's a lot of guys that like devote their entire lives. I can't think of examples off the top of my head. Maybe y'all can help me with that, or maybe not. Devote their entire lives to one craft, and just kind of like are a little socially awkward. And in front of a camera, but everyone's kind of like, this guy looks kind of like a jerk. When in reality, he's just in front of a camera and he's just a little awkward and like doesn't really know how to cooperate. Yeah, Kawhi's a great example of that. Yeah, I think there's some actors and stuff like that too. But yeah, I don't know. That's what made me think of that.
Really?
Man.
So any thoughts about Skubal? Not much.
I think he's should have won the MVP overall. You know, for the. I think he's
awful.
the Tigers.
I'm bringing this.
Tigers should have won the World Series. Skubal, I love him. He's amazing. He's the most valuable player in baseball. It's Ohtani.
I know I want to hear this, but I also wanted to get that opinion out because I know, at least what I've heard on Twitter sometimes, is that some people are saying Trevor Rogers was dissed a little bit, the Orioles pitcher. However, you got to look at it. He only pitched 109 innings.
It would've been Garrett
Incredible 109 innings. But he only got 1 fifth-place vote, so there was a lot of controversy there. And then obviously you also had, I don't remember who ran up.
Garrett Crochet.
Garrett Crochet.
Just crush it. But yeah, he had a great year.
Yeah, it wasn't unanimous, was it?
I don't think so.
I don't think it was. No, I think Skeens was the only one that
You're supposed to
Yeah.
know that. You're the baseball expert.
Be quiet.
Yeah, Skeens is kind of crazy being
Yeah.
unanimous. I mean,
Rookie of the year,
I-
and then Cy Young, and he was drafted in 23.
He was drafted.
Drafted
he-
Not last year. No.
Dude.
Was he drafted
Rookie
last
He was
year?
drafted 23.
Drafted
Yeah, he was
23,
drafted.
Made it up 24 for Rookie of the Year, and then
Started the All-Star game in both,
He's incredible.
he started his rookie year. Also?
He's a good boy.
Dang.
Came in last year.
and this year. I'm pretty sure.
Future Oriole
Yeah.
or Dodger probably.
Yankee.
Or Yankee.
Probably Yankee.
Yankees just go all in.
I've been
like,
seeing stuff on
homegrown,
him in the
and then
Yankees.
Dodgers got like import. You know. But any other last thoughts of the Cy Young?
Yeah, no, I love how you said earlier you think Skubal should have been MVP. Honestly, I think Skeens would have had a better case for being an MVP.
I disagree.
Yeah.
That
I
wasn't.
mean, let's be real.
I hate when I
Outside
say
of him,
something
no one
jokingly.
cares
He
about the
agrees.
No,
Pirates.
you were not
No,
joking.
no, Otani's the MVP.
Pirates are Pirates.
Pirates are an awful
No, you're saying if
franchise. Literally,
Skubal's
they don't
MVP,
care.
you're saying that he's winning over Aaron Judge.
No,
So you're.
So,
Aaron Judge is the MVP. It's not. I think I would go. Aaron Judge 1.
Okay.
Aaron Judge 1. Skubal 2. Cal Rowell 3. That's what I would do.
So,
I don't know what that was.
Cal Rowell.
anyway,
North
Jackson,
Carolina.
please continue. You said
Yeah, no. Outside of, let's be real, outside of Skeens, no one's cared about the Pirates in about a decade. No one even cares about them. They're a dog water franchise, and they probably will never see the playoffs until Skeens probably leaves. But, yeah, no, I think what he said about Skubal and the MVP earlier, I think Skeens would have a better shot at winning an MVP for pitching-wise because, let's be real, he is the best pitcher in baseball. I think, in my personal opinion, if he's on a team like the Dodgers or the Yankees or the Blue Jays, I think he wins a title. So that's all I'll say about that.
Jackson, if I Google the word Pirates, do you think the baseball team or the like Pirates comes
Buddy,
up
I think
first?
Blackbeard's going to show up before.
All right, let's see.
Pirates are the
I just
Pirates.
it is Pittsburgh. I did check it out.
Hold on, yeah, look
I
it
think
up.
Jack,
Do it.
Jack Sparrow.
You know, if you look up Pitbull, the singer, and not the performer, and not the dog comes up, he said something about that.
He actually shows up. Okay,
Yeah,
Pittsburgh
Pirates.
Pirates actually do show up.
Yeah, good for them.
crazy.
Cool.
That's great.
Thanks, Google.
It's literally just Paul Skeens.
I'm gonna look up my first and last name, see if I come up. Y'all move at Helen though.
Riley, would you like any words?
Where am I? What the hell?
I already said my stuff.
You already said your stuff. All right. I say I didn't
I'm like third,
know the
okay.
numbers too well, and I didn't know who was in the race as well. But I just know throughout the whole season, just as like someone that kind of like watched it from afar, Scooble and Skeens are like the top two names the entire season. They never faded out. Usually you hear people faded in and out. They were just there from the get-go on opening day all the way into the end. Yeah. So in my eyes, not looking at the stats, but just hearing name-wise, it seemed like those two were the top options.
Does Skeens still have a sub-2 ERA career-wise?
No one really knows.
Check.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm out.
You're out?
Yep. I'm done.
Hold
You
on,
can-
Hold on. We're
you
going to
can
check
go.
if he has us. I think he does.
3 of us are fine.
Not really. Last week was.
Last week went great. Last week went really well. Last week was fun.
His
Katie
career,
was just
his
tired
career
and
ERA
grumpy.
is a 1.96.
Yes.
He is under 2 for a career, but he's only played 2
I thought it
seasons.
was 1.97.
So,
And it only went up because it was a 197 this year.
yeah, but
So it went down to
Gosh,
196.
Yeah.
Sophomore.
It's been alternating from like 6 to 7.
yeah, no. I was kind of looking at this here. I think Trevor Rogers honestly might have been robbed.
Trevor Rogers was really good. He had a 1.81 ERA.
His ERA is sitting at a
And how
1.
many starts?
18, I think.
Yeah, he did have 18 starts.
He had 18 starts and like 12 wins or something ridiculous. Maybe even 15.
The starts might kill him, and then Scooball does have the more wins,
are you doing?
compared to 6 losses.
What are you doing?
Trevor Rogers at 9-3, so
This feels worse.
yeah.
It's only because we were unprepared when we first started up.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're prepared.
No, I was unprepared.
Your fault.
And I
No,
was the one
I'm
supposed
fully.
to-
Look, I got notes.
Like I said,
I'm always prepared.
I was the one that wasn't ready for the thing to come up.
I got you, man.
But I do
Let's
like.
be real, no one's prepared.
I think Trevor Rogers, who, by the way, happy
I'm
birthday.
prepared.
I think it's Trevor Rogers' birthday today. I think he's.
yeah, it actually is. Actually,
He's
is.
actually
Jackson's
going
notebook of
to.
ours.
I think he could be in contention next year, but I don't know if he's gonna have the same
wanna
numbers.
look
again.
at-
If he puts up the same stats that he did last year, just like over a stretch of 165 games, I think he'll probably at
Yeah.
least be top 5 in the league for pitching.
100%. But there's another pitcher that is coming up. Is he not a pitcher? Is he a first baseman?
I don't
DH?
even know what.
I've tried to find him on the prospect list.
Who wrote
I
this
just learned his
script?
name.
Did you write this script?
It was you.
I did not write. Shut up, bro. I did not make this script.
6'4", 260-pound.
Yeah, he's not.
That's what I weigh.
He's a pitcher, I'm
No,
pretty
he's
sure.
not. He's hit 56 home runs in a season.
Otani?
No.
But like international. Yeah, maybe that's the next.
Okay, okay, I'll clarify. I do have him pulled up on stats right here. He is
Where's
a
he coming?
third baseman and first baseman. I think it's his name is Munetaka
Murakami.
Yeah, what Brian said.
Munetaka
That sounds
Murakami
like-
is coming up into the MLB for the Dodgers. That is our next 3 to see.
That sounds
He's not
like
for the Dodgers.
Not yet. He's unsigned.
Let's be real.
I thought they
Where,
said
where,
Western.
where's he
Atlanta.
going?
He
Hey,
was just,
Let's be real.
he
Where's
was
he
just
going?
posted to the MLB. He has like 40 days to sign until.
Acuna
Is he-
Munetaka.
is he
He's nowhere to us. The
We
break.
all
I mean-
expect him to go to the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Dodgers. What is he? Is horrible. It's like the first name. The first name Munetaka sounds like a
We don't care about
like he's on an
that.
island.
Like a champ.
Sounds like an island. It's like Polynesian. And then the second name is so Japanese. It's like Munetaka Murakami. It's got to be Japanese, right?
He's a Japanese player. Yes.
Okay, Japanese.
why I thought
Why
the
are you so
Dodgers-
mad? He's 6'4", 260. No, I've never seen a Japanese person that big.
Shohei Otani's pretty close.
But Shohei Otani is an
Shohei's
alien.
like 6.
Shohei is pretty tall
6'6"
for
or
a
something.
Japanese
I think he's
man.
6'6".
And just the
Shohei
man in
is-
general.
He's the tallest Japanese man.
Yeah, it's just for
No,
he's
Shohei-
not.
like,
Four.
Shohei's
Now,
dude.
wait, no.
He's
If I was Japanese, I'd be in like a 99.
to 40.
So this guy isn't that far off. I don't know why.
But Shohei is an alien. He's a big boy.
He low-key looks like Vlad, but
She
Japanese.
thinks Vlad is fat. She says it all the time.
He's not.
Oh my lord.
I didn't say it. She did.
He's bigger than Pete.
Okay.
Alonso, and that's saying something.
Either way, what is so he's a
Which of
first
your
third
friends you said
baseman
fat?
coming into the league.
Good lord. Okay, start off. Okay, so he is a third baseman slash first baseman. He's obviously coming from the Japanese Professional League, I believe. So probably going to go to the Dodgers, considering they have a very strong reputation with Japanese professional baseball. And let's be real, what other team is he going to go to? It's going to be the Dodgers.
Could be the
San Francisco Giants.
Astros, the Giants, the Padres,
he's not going
the
to-
Mariners, the Marlins.
He would either go
The Tigers,
he's
the
going to go to a
Yankees,
West
the
Coast
Mets.
team. So he's either going Dodgers, Padres.
the Diamondbacks, the Royals.
Ain't no one going to the Diamondbacks. Ain't no one.
Diamondbacks or Diamondbacks.
He could go.
Dodgers. You said Dodgers, Padres, or Giants, probably.
It's either going to be Dodgers, Padres, Giants, or Mariners.
I feel like
because
this is
they're a West
like-
Coast team. He's not going to go too far
Yeah,
away
sure.
inland.
I feel like this is like what normal shows do before the show starts. Like this entire last 15 minutes is kind of what this has been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Munataka, Murakami.
Well, I'm gonna bring his stats up just to kind of get back on track.
ahead.
He has a 273 batting average throughout his career. I do believe he's played eight seasons at all levels.
Oh my God.
He's got 265 home runs, so he's doing pretty good for himself. And let's see, where's his slugging percentage? His slugging percentage is a 550, and he's actually been hit by a pitch 37 times. No stolen bases though.
This has been a name. This has been a name that I've seen come up like frequently throughout the years. Are we just?
Kyle Tucker? No, I'm listening, Riley. Go ahead.
So yeah. So,
Oh, never mind. I thought he had some. Go ahead. For a second, I thought he had more hit by pitches than grounded double plays, and I was like, that's impressive.
Go ahead.
This guy's shut up.
This is like a behind the scenes type video.
No,
That's what I just said. Yeah,
it's like
before.
his fault.
Grant's just gonna cut half this video out.
Yeah, Grant, cut that out.
Grant Jordan.
He shook his head.
She should stand behind.
I've been
so I think it
seeing
should be
this
better if
name
Grant stood
floating
behind
around the
us.
league for a few years now, and I just
Freddie Freeman?
I've seen a lot of not good stats. He's a power hitter. I would say he's a home
Yeah,
run or bust.
he's a power hitter.
Home run or bust type of player.
Bust.
He bats 0.95 against pitches 93
okay.
miles per hour and up. So he can't hit fast pitches. He has an incredibly high whiff and strikeout rate. It's already one of the highest if he was in the MLB. And we've seen other Japanese players like Seiya Suzuki and Yoshida. Coming into the MLB, they've added 6 to 8% on their strikeout rate. So if this guy does that, he's going to have the worst strikeout rate in the league.
So you almost think it's a little overhyped for what he's doing. It's a lot of fluff, and not a lot of
Home run
like.
or bust.
Yeah, like there's not a lot of foundation to be able to trust on him. You know, he's either going to get you the score or he's going to get you.
But that's what I said about Yamamoto. I was like, why are you giving $325 million to a player who's never pitched a pitch in the major leagues? And that worked out
But
great.
like,
That worked out great for Doug.
eventually that has to. I'm gonna ruin my whole entire spiel. Eventually that has to get market corrected though. Like if you, it's not like not every Japanese player is gonna hit and stuff. And I feel like we're gonna assume that they do until they don't. And this does seem like the player that kind of like we're like, all right guys, we got to settle down. Like, yeah.
Like I think someone will go out and spend big to get him, but it won't work out how they plan it to be.
I agree.
What it'll probably end up being is he's going to be one of the first players to be probably the first one to be completely overhyped coming into the majors. And I think that honestly, because he's probably going to the Dodgers.
First player to be
that's probably where
overhyped
he's
coming
going to
into the
go.
majors.
I feel like if he doesn't pan out well for the Dodgers, I think the Japanese professional league, like their market in the MLB, I think is going to grow outside of the West Coast. We might have some guys, like I think, is Sengai from Japan? Yeah, like we have Sengai in the Mets. We could have a lot more Japanese professional players. I mean,
The Orioles have a Japanese pitcher. He was a rookie last year, 35 years old. Tamioko
35 years old for a rookie.
Sugano, I believe I
Yeah.
believe he's Japanese. But
Yeah.
yeah, like you're starting to see him kind of spread out, and a lot more, people are being noticed to the Japanese players that are coming in from the Japanese.
I think the professional league in Japan is honestly one of the. If you ever watch a game of theirs, they're one of the coolest events like to watch. Like, have you ever seen like a professional Japanese?
I only
They
watched
they're
the
they're
baseball classic.
if I could like say what their fans are like, their fans are like honestly giving the same vibes of like Alabama, LSU, like SEC football stadiums in
England,
It's less
Japan.
commercialized.
Like Premier League soccer in Japan. It's an electric environment over there. So I think we need to see more of that in like MLB because let's be real, some MLB crowds outside the playoffs are very flaccid. They're very, very.
Flaccid is a great word for this. Good call. Let's move on to the gambling thing.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I thought it would be cool that his nickname would be like Moo Moo.
Moo Moo.
That'd be funny.
That it
Or
could be.
Mushu, like the I know that.
Oh, the dragon. Yeah.
That actually
Well,
sounds
yeah, it could work.
But we're moving on to the last part, as Kaden hinted at. Two players, or at least former players. I actually don't know.
Current players.
You don't know the
They're
Class
current
A?
players.
No, they're playing
Current,
right now.
well, they
It's-
Well, now
They
they
are
were
though.
current.
Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz.
Probably Luis.
I do not pronounce names that well, so I was shocked I got Munataka, if I even said that one right that time. Both of those players, Ortiz and Clase, were indicted indicted. It says addicted. I was like, indicted on gambling charges and could face up to 65 community service hours. I'm joking, 65. It's gonna be 65 years.
That was funny.
I tried just making it fun. This is not my best showing right
Ben Lindbergh
Here he
of The
goes.
Ringer.
Oh no, here we go.
This is not a dead ball air thing. I threw that out.
No, it's
I
just
had one.
your favorite topic.
Yeah, no, I love this topic. This is interesting. I mean, I love scandals like this and stuff. As a kid, I loved reading books about the corrupt teams and franchises doing illegal things and stuff and breaking down scandals and stuff like that. It's very interesting to me. I'm reading a book about Barry Bonds right now. I've always been fascinated by that. It's very interesting. So when there's a scandal like this, I get really into it. I also love gambling. And so Ben Lindbergh wrote an article for The Ringer covering this entire thing. It's very good. I recommend you check it out. I skimmed it. I don't have any notes off of it and stuff because I did it way before this was on the script and stuff. But one thing that stood out to me was the main thing he's been in trouble for is you can bet on whether a pitch is going to be a strike or a ball, which I think is dumb because it's very easy to throw.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get specific. But during the time he was under investigation on 0-0 count, nobody out, nobody on, okay? He throws a pitch far out of the strike zone where the catcher has to stand up 4 times as much as the average MLB pitcher does.
Wait, Class?
For 2 years, Class A, yeah. And so that's that's good evidence. I know that's only, I don't want to give you one stat. He has 12 in here. He gets so deep into it. He adjusts for variance and stuff like that. But that one alone, if you just want a snapshot, that's enough for me. That's terrible. That's ridiculous. Yeah.
I saw one video
Exactly.
where he was pitching to Andy Pages and he throws a ball spikes in the dirt and Pages swings and he goes gets mad that he
That's
swung at that. Come on, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Is this all part of the big gambling scheme?
Yes.
So it's just more players are being found.
Exactly.
Considering it's between MLB and NBA, and it unironically pops up at the same time, it's probably a multi-league thing. I guarantee you, we're gonna see a story in about a week or so about an NFL team or whatnot coming out saying, "Oh, someone gambled."
Kyle Pitts.
Well,
Falcons would love that right now.
no, he's been okay. I do want to say that I would be so sad. I do want to say and I feel like there's been a little bit of, it's mainly on Twitter, a little bit of misconception on what exactly is going on. These players aren't it's not a matter of people getting approached with an opportunity to make a lot of money. It's usually players with gambling addictions getting involved in bad crowds. I mean, the mafia has been and stuff getting involved with the mafia and getting involved in very shady deals and finding themselves deep in debt with bad people. And it's hey, you need under one, as silly as this sounds, or maybe not silly, I don't know, but as you need under 1.5 assists or your wife and kids are in danger and stuff. And then they're in a place where they're we have to follow this rule more than it's a case of shady people trying to keep up with shady things. So it's usually taking advantage of gambling addicts, letting them pay and pay and pay, and when they can't pay anymore saying, hey, your performance can pay and we can set a line for you.
Wait,
so
I didn't think about them being threatened by the mafia.
it's I mean, and obviously we don't know a ton. But it's a lot less of hey kid, how would you make some extra money? And a lot more of I'm betting on black, betting on black, betting on black. Oh crap, I got nothing else to do. Now I'm in deep danger with some bad people and stuff. So you can form your opinions off of that however you want. Don't cheat in sports, don't get involved in that situation. But I've saw on Twitter a lot of other theories and people running with different things, and I wanted to clear that up for sure.
Okay. Because that's where I think a lot of us have a little gray area.
Yeah.
Because this was just out of the blue one day. Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier are being investigated by the FBI and arrested.
Yeah.
And then you're what the heck? Just a gambling thing. And in the past, we've seen things like Calvin Ridley going gambling.
That was a little different, but yeah.
It was a little different, but I'm saying that's where it gets on us though, because it's it's Porter, Kevin Porter's brother.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I
Joey?
do not. Is Joey Porter the Steelers? Was that him?
Not Joey Porter.
Not Joey Porter.
I thought the other guy, Jim Porter?
I know the story you're talking about.
Yeah, there was a Toronto Raptors player who was brothers of
I think it was Joey Porter.
Michael?
It was not Joey Porter.
Not Joey Porter.
Kevin Porter.
Kevin Porter's brother
No,
played
yeah.
on the Raptors.
We'll never get there.
Either way,
we'll never know.
There was an NBA player a few years ago that did it. There's a Calvin Ridley did it. Now, when they got caught, it was because they were doing it on their personal accord. They were just betting just to bet. It was kind of like a gambling.
They were just stupid, yeah.
Correct.
They were just dumb.
So when this comes out and Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier and now Class A and Ortiz come out, you're kind of sitting there going, oh, these are just more athletes doing stupid things like they've done in the past. But you're learning it's mafia ties, and how you said, which I'm so happy you did, was that it isn't like other cases we've seen.
Yes.
This is widespread across multiple leagues, at least 2 at this point, and it's probably more because it's all underground.
I mean, this goes deep.
Yeah.
If you think the Mafia's connected, this goes a lot deeper than just what we're seeing on the surface. But I would say the thing for me, outside of Luis Ortiz doing it, never heard that guy in my life. But
I've heard of Luis Ortiz.
I think
Probably just in the show.
I've probably heard the name
I
before.
don't know
but
the
I
random
just don't
players
know.
from that.
The thing that confuses me the most about this is what was Clase thinking?
He is one of
He's
the best.
one of the
relievers.
best closers in the MLB. I mean, you're talking about this. He's obviously making bets for thousands of dollars, winning off like one pitch a game, maybe 2 or 3 pitches a game. He throws away possibly maybe a 10-year, 12-year, however long he's in the league career, doing multi-million-dollar contracts and getting rid of all that to possibly spend the rest of his life in jail. I mean,
Again, I think he's more so paying debt than looking for opportunity. But I see what you're saying.
I could
to put yourself in that situation.
I could see that being the case, but let's be real. This is stupid on his end and
100%.
really dumb. I mean, obviously, don't cheat in any league you're in. Obviously, don't bet with the Mafia is what we're learning recently in any sports league. But for Class A, I think that obviously if he wasn't involved in this now, I think he would have been. I mean, well, he has been a top 5 closer in the league the past few years. I mean, it's
1.88 ERA.
Yeah, this literally ruined
Career.
his legacy. I mean, he could have had a great one, and all it takes is this to end it.
There's a pretty good, I hear he's pretty good baseball player with a pretty bad gambling addiction. And I'm curious if that would be the big one to resurface and stuff. Ohtani.
Oh.
Nah, that'd be funny.
Dude, Ohtani deferred all his money because he's like, I'm gonna spend it all and gamble it all if I have it right now. Like that, he's like, I'm just gonna live off endorsements. Like, dude, that would be. I have so many Ohtani theories.
That was doing it, or
No,
was
it was his
him?
It was him.
Interpreter.
I have so many Ohtani theories. I think he speaks perfect English.
Oh, for
He
sure.
does.
He does it.
Yeah.
He does it so his Japanese fans can understand what he's saying.
No, I think he does it because he doesn't want to deal with
No,
the
he
media.
does it because of his fans. He's keeping his fans like in.
But
That's
he
most
can-
foreign players.
No, I
though.
mean, like, he can speak both, though. I think he can speak both.
No,
I'm
he
just
can speak
saying, like, I think Suzuki did the same thing. There's a clip of Suzuki not knowing who Tom Brady was, and I think he was totally doing a bit. Like, I think he is
Banana
totally
for
messing it.
Trump.
Yeah.
I did not realize that Ortiz and Clase were both 26 and 27.
Oh, my God.
Wait, what?
6'7".
No, like
Just that they were that
Ortiz
young.
is 26 years old
Oh, I thought.
and Clase is 27. Like that's young.
No, yeah, that is very
Usually
young.
when you say
That's
like
young.
pitching, like I know
That's
in
young for
basketball
MLB.
prime is about
Class
27.
had a career ahead.
That is
He probably
years
had
ahead
a
for pitcher.
at least a small shot for a Hall of Famer.
Relievers play for a long. Class could have been 10 more years in his career.
At minimum.
Class A could have been
yeah.
10 more years and maybe like a
median.
slim chance for a Hall of Fame
I don't know.
if he would have continued.
Yeah,
the
I
way he
mean,
was.
sure. Yeah.
Imagine being the Guardians because now you're down to.
Yeah, Guardians are screwed.
I just wish I bought his under for his career.
So
I would have won.
mad.
Yeah, sure.
But speaking of buying, we're moving on to buying and selling.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Let's get into it. We have a few different ones here. And the first one we have, with
Should I buy
the
or
season
sell
officially
this?
over and now about 2 weeks over, I believe, right? Because it's November 12th. So just about coming up on 2 weeks being done. We have free agency coming around.
Correct.
And one of the hottest names on the market is Kyle Tucker, who just finished, it was only one season with the Cubs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one.
So do you buy or sell that Kyle Tucker will get $500 million or more? That is like the craziest thing ever. You thought NBA money was crazy.
500 million is insane. How old is Kyle Tucker?
He's 31.
28.
He's 28.
28.
So I'm
Yeah, he's-
going to buy. Ooh, I'm gonna change your mind. I'm gonna buy. So I feel like every year in every sport, especially the MLB, the market is broken. And it's always like this player might go for X amount, and then it just goes for so much more than we expected. And I feel like this is the test I always do. If this was signed 30 minutes later, would we be able to rationalize it? Like I remember Max Fried, we were talking about his figure. I forget what he signed for. We were talking like 100 million less than what he signed for. And we were like, I would never, I'm gonna use a made up number, I'm sorry. But we were like, I would never give him 400 million. And then he signed for 500 million. And by the time we were on the show, we were like, good call for the Yankees. They needed a good player. They got a
Did he
good player
sign
and
for
stuff.
210?
Something like that.
210?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was like we'd never give him 120. He got 210, and we were like, good call, good signing, Yankees. I feel like it's one of those things too, where we're just like, we would never do it, and then he's gonna sign a 13-year, 14-year, $500 million deal with like a bit blue blood, like the Dodgers, Blue Jays, or Yankees, or someone like that, and then he's gonna just go, and we're gonna all come on the show and be like,
the
he's a
Blue
good player.
Jays are currently up his alley right now because I think they've been in contact with him. I think have they not?
Trying to get up the Blue Jays alley.
Yeah.
Dodgers too.
All right.
The World Series teams. What a sad
You want to go
World
around, or
Series.
do you want me to go?
It's so sad on the
I'm
show.
just gonna I'm gonna sell this because
No, Brian. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't think he. I mean, I'm just going off what I think he deserves, and I don't think he deserves $500 million. I would say reasonable 300 to 400 because he had a down year with the Cubs and he got hurt. He had a fractured wrist, I'm pretty sure.
How dare he?
And so, yeah, I don't think. I mean, of course, the market's broken. Market goes up every year, so like it'll probably happen. But like, should it? No.
I'm the same way. It'll probably happen, but it shouldn't.
I agree with every point you said, but I disagree with selling. I'm going to buy this, and honestly, I never understand much about how the MLB's like contracts are so big, it's so affordable, because it's like for 13, 14, 15 different years.
Yeah.
But there's one team that always seems to overpay. Where did Max Fried go?
Fry.
Yankees. Max Fried is awesome.
Is it Fried or is it Fried?
It's free. It's free.
It's Fried. He got Fried.
He is fried. Yeah.
So,
Max Fried is cooked.
That's funny.
Thanks, Brian.
All right, so Max Fried signed with the Yankees, and you said it yourself that you expect him to be about $100 million less, but the Yankees
Something like that, yeah.
paid a lot, paid off. He did pretty well, at least that I could recall, at least for the season. It was decent. Now, for that reason, I say Cody Bellinger is leaving the Yankees in free agency. Now, we don't know for sure. They could still bid for him, but he is going into free agency, heading into it. Why not
Future Braves.
pay Kyle Tucker, who's been through, he's playoff bound, he's like known his things, he's done everything with it. I just feel like Kyle Tucker's going to sign with the Yankees, and then Cody Bellinger's going to move on to either the Mets or to maybe the Blue Jays or to like possibly the Orioles that have been thrown out there with them. I think they're going to
Brian
Cody
Orioles
walk
fan.
like they did Juan Soto. Juan Soto was there for a year. Everyone's like, pay the money. They didn't. They signed Cody Bellinger. Everyone's like, all right, Cody Bellinger's there. He's leaving. Pay him the money. They're not. They're going to sign Kyle Tucker, and they're just going to go in this same loop of just replacing outfilders right and left.
You're probably.
to get there.
You're
Riley, can I ask
So
you
for
a
that
que-
reason, I'm buying it and saying that they're going to overpay for him, but I don't think he should deserve the $500 million.
Riley, can I ask you a question and run the risk of sounding stupid? If the
It's just gonna sound stupid.
Yankees let go of their new free agent, Mr.
Fried.
No, the other one. The new free agent.
Bellinger.
Mr. Bell. If the Yankees let go of Mr. Bellinger and don't get Kyle Tucker, would there be some kind of like Yankees got to spend money, like talks at that point, losing Soto and Bellinger? Like, would that start to come in? Like, if y'all want to win a World Series, y'all got to buy in and stuff. Y'all aren't spending enough money. Would that be a buy or sell? Would that be a topic coming up?
That'd be a good one.
Sure, because the only decent player they'd have is Aaron Judge.
Lyndon Rice.
Listen, if that's the case that they do
Aaron
then
Judge
they
and
are-
their pitchers.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, if that ends up being the case, they're probably going to clean house, and their manager's probably going to be the first to go. I'm going to go sell on this. I think that's backwards or whatnot. I don't really care.
Boone needs to go.
But I think Tucker, Aaron
Boone needs to go.
He's kind of a stain on New York right now. But I think that Kyle Tucker,
players ain't
he
playing
is a
for some
fantastic
coach.
player. Don't get me wrong. I like him a lot. He's definitely one of the better outfielders out there. But let's be real. Holding him to kind of the same standard that we hold Ohtani and Soto with those contracts. Granted, we dog on Soto all the time, and Ohtani's probably going to win another MVP this year. But let's be real, we don't hold Tucker and Soto on the same pedestal, or even less Ohtani. So I think for him to earn $500 million just makes no sense. I do think he's a great player overall, though. Last year, like Riley said, he did have a down year a little bit. So if he's coming off a one-year part on a team and he's had a down year, I don't see it going well for him.
Gays. I read that too. I read that too.
You get
No, let's do that. I like that.
Gays?
Okay, I didn't know if you guys did it last week.
Throw it in.
No, yeah, let's do it.
Oh no.
I do like your point. 2 people voted. That's shocking.
We had votes.
We had a big debate going on. You guys can comment below. Do you think Maryland is South? Not the South, but is South. I think they are South. I don't think they're part of the Southern culture.
Stop.
We had this whole big debate going on. She posted on her Snapchat. and
80,
Oh my God, it just went from 14 to
83%.
15.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, wow. 80.
Oh my
It
God!
was
What?
Jackson. It was Jackson.
Wait. Is it close?
No.
Oh my God! It's
it's
15-3.
Because she said, is Maryland the South?
That's what you said.
No, is
Yes, you
Maryland
did. You
South?
said it. You said
the
Maryland's the
same
South. You're
thing.
backtracking.
My bad.
83% of people is smarter than Brian right now.
Geographically, Maryland is South.
No, Brian's
Culturally,
Brian's smarter than like 40% of
No,
people.
we're going tangents on this. Let's just.
With that being said, let's move on to the next one because this person is definitely not part of the. I don't know where I was going with this, but he might be moving south in his next team.
Getting defensive is crazy.
So, buy or sell Pete Alonso will stay with the Mets.
What is this?
I don't think the Mets have a problem with spending money on like B-plus players. So yeah, I think they're gonna extend Pete Alonso. I think there's gonna be like a lot of like circulation, and then it's gonna lead to a big old signing. He's gonna be overpaid, and I'm gonna buy it for sure.
I'm afraid you're gonna.
Jack off. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm afraid Riley's gonna take my point, but I'm gonna go sell on this. I think that after the previous season, the Mets were obviously coming off of an NLCS appearance. Hopes were high for the Mets, and they obviously went out and got Soto. So they really went all in last year on their team, thinking that this was going to be their year to win the World Series.
Dang it.
Obviously, they barely got kicked out of the playoffs. But I think that this team this year, I think they need to just let go of some older guys. I think they need to rebuild the house because let's be real, they were in the NLCS last year by a whim and honestly by a miracle at this point. So I think obviously this season showed the Mets that I think their manager is fantastic. I think he's done a great job with what he's had, but I think what he has ain't good enough to make it far. So I think the Mets personally just need to let go of some older guys. I think Alonso, Lindor, all those guys, they kind of just need to let them go.
Oh my God, that is an awful take. I'm selling as well, but the Mets do not need to let go of Lindor and Alonso. They need Lindor and Alonso. They need Alonso, Lindor, and Soto. They need that trio and build around them.
Okay.
The reason I'm selling.
She's so awake.
Oh my God, that was.
Wait now.
She's been the whole show like this, and then when it's the Mets, she's like, all right, guys, let's get it.
That take was.
I'm a reporter.
Oh, okay. Maybe
ahead.
Alonso, but maybe not.
She hits a smelling salt before the Mets every time. Y'all don't see it on camera. She goes, she hits a smelling salt. She's like, Pete Alonso is not going to leave the Mets.
Okay, I'm selling because Pete Alonso's looking for a long-term extension or a long-term contract. He's looking for 7 years. He's 31 years old. Mets do.
They're not giving.
Sorry,
they're not giving that to him.
Mets do not want to give him a long contract. That's why they gave him the 2-year contract a couple years ago that they signed. And he opted out of that 2-year contract to look for a longer-term contract, which is the Mets don't want to give him that because he's 31 years old. And he had a career year last season, but his career year is not impressive to me. So
I remember seeing someone in blue pinstripes and a blue helmet that was 31. I just forgot who it was.
Pete Alonso.
Fat
It was
Lonzo.
Pete Alonso. So I'm going to join you
Such a
guys.
fat shamer. It's
That is
crazy.
I hate Pete
I'm
Alonso.
going to join you. I'm going to say sell.
I hate fat athletes.
I do not think Pete Alonso will be returning to the Mets. I think the Mets are going to pull a little bit of a Yankee, if you will. They're going to lose a player.
Get suspended.
Good. But they're going to lose a player, and they're going to sign someone that plays the exact same position, but is a little bit younger and has a lot more potential. That is Munetaka.
Oh my
Munetaka?
God. Wait, I would love for them to do that because he's going to be a bust.
Why did I mispronounce it?
No.
Munetaka.
Not going to do it.
Munetaka Murakami.
It's Murakami.
There we go.
That's the thing.
Kami?
This is a hot take. This is a dark horse candidate because I don't think he's going to leave the West Coast like Jackson said. But I do see Muna going over to the Mets. He's
Pretty far on the East Coast right now.
He very much. Now, I have not watched Pete Alonso like.
Oh, you don't want to.
You don't want to.
Does Muna not
he's a fine
remind you,
player.
as you explained, does Muna not remind you? Home run potential,
Yeah,
but
and
doesn't
fat.
tend to get. But doesn't tend to get.
We
You know,
fat
daily
shame
hits.
on
You
touch
can't.
She's like this with her friends too. Whenever I bring up one of her friends, she's like, no, she's fat.
Now, I've seen.
All of them, bro.
I've seen people say that Pete Alonso might be going to the Orioles. I've seen them say he's going other places.
No.
But the main thing with this is I think why not go younger? Why not take a shot at potential? You have nothing to lose. You already lost after paying all your money last year. I mean, you didn't even make it to the playoffs with that. And he had the best NL record, which was hilarious. But I do see him moving on. I just don't see them giving him a long-term contract, especially with the money they're spending. Why not go out there and get a Cody Bellinger, a Kyle Tucker, or Muna?
Well, they need a first baseman.
Muna.
So Muna.
That's a good call. I like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
I mean,
So,
honestly,
I like that call a lot.
I would like Alonso to go back to the Mets because
Braves?
no.
No,
You
stinks.
don't want to Braves?
I thought
No,
she
he
was going to throw
stinks.
up.
That's why Riley wants him
Oh,
back on the
yes,
Mets.
gonna throw up.
he's trash. So I want.
Turn it around.
I don't want him on.
He might
I
not
want,
be
I don't,
Alonso
I don't want him
either.
near
At
my-
31?
He might not be
He's a
Jerkson Profar where he gets
absolute-
suspended for 80
absolute-
games.
Okay.
He's an absolute cornball, and I don't want a cornball on my team anywhere near me.
I like cornballs.
And we have Matt Olson.
Matt Olson's not a
Thank you.
cornball.
Some cornballs are good.
I could have offended. I would have been like, he could be
I don't want to.
Freddie Freeman.
I don't want
It's like,
fat-
Don't Don't you dare compare him to that man.
Freddie Freeman is not a cornball, and he's good.
Freddie Freeman
Now
is
I'm mad.
amazing.
He's like Timo version of Freddie.
Pete Alonso is
Whoa.
Okay, that's fine.
Not as
sport of
fit,
baseball.
not as
That's fine.
good,
That's fine.
but Whiten plays first
Don't you
base.
dare say
I hate
Pete Alonso's a
Pete Alonso.
Walmart
Timu version.
No, Timu
It's
is
Timu
not
version of
Timu's
Freddie.
worse than fine. No,
Walmart.
that's fine.
He's
Timu
a
version.
Timu version of Vladdy, I would say.
Okay, I like that.
No, it's
better.
more like the
Because,
Canadian
but I think you're really focused on like body. I guess that's like why do we have one woman on the show. We always have one female on the show to focus on more like things like that and stuff because
Yep,
it balances
that's
things
right.
out. But with that, do you have a class after this?
Yep.
All right, cool. Well, we still have time for one more buy or sell.
I got 2 more for you guys.
Oh,
Make it 3.
We got quick.
Make it
Okay,
5.
Next one I want to say,
it-
we're talking about free agents, okay?
6
Now-
to 7. I got it because of the meme.
With free agency coming up, there's been a big rumor, and as an Orioles fan, I love this rumor,
God.
but I don't know if I believe it.
Put and sell.
Do you guys buy or sell that the Orioles will be big spenders this free agency?
So, I picked them to go to the World Series last year, and I'm not doing that again. I mean, in the very, very, very beginning. I picked the Orioles to go to the World Series. I'm not doing that again. I'm selling. I don't know how much to say. I think this is a dumb topic, and I think it's an abuse of power by our host. Okay, I'm selling.
I'm selling that too.
Love you, Brian.
I don't see Orioles making a splash. Period.
I'm going.
He's selling too. Why did we talking about this?
Why did you do
I thought
this?
you had a point. I thought you had like
I'm going sell.
I thought you had a lead. I thought you had like an article or something like that.
Yeah,
I
no.
did actually read an article. There was a report
grief.
coming out from the GM that he said that they would be looking at top-end pitching, so pitching talent. They'd be looking at 3 key positions,
So could I say-
and they would come out and look to try and spend big money in order to fill positions of need that they have a lot of holes on this young team.
But you're selling.
The reason I'm selling is much different than what any of you guys said.
Okay.
All right? The reason I'm selling this is because in the past, the Orioles have never spent big. They just
Sorry.
haven't. That's not what they've done.
Correct.
But they do have a new owner,
Okay, that does make a
Rubenstein,
change.
David Rubenstein,
That could be.
who is even richer than the Angelos family, which puts me a little bit of hope into spending big. Last offseason was his first offseason as the owner. I think he actually got it during the offseason when they sold it. So he obviously probably wasn't going to spend too much because he didn't know what was there and what he had. Yes, he lost pitching, but why do that? Who knew that they were going to be like the most injured pitching staff on the entire year? I mean, 4 or 5 of your starters didn't even make it all the way until like halfway through the season, and
Yeah.
they didn't come back. So yes, I'm selling for now because of past, but I want to buy just because it's a new owner and a new hope. But if I put any hope like I did in the Baltimore Ravens, they're just going to disappoint, so I'm going to say sell.
They're winning the Super Bowl, by the way. The Ravens are my favorite Super Bowl bet right now.
They're still my pick.
They're easily winning the division. Like I've said that
The
every
Ravens-
single week. The Ravens winning the division.
I'm not,
like it is
I'm not changing my pick. My
That
pick was
might be
Ravens over
worse
Packers
than my
for Super
Lindor
Bowl. I
pick.
said that back on your
The Ravens have a better chance than the Packers right now.
I said that back on your,
Yes.
I said that back on your Double
Yes.
Doink podcast. Shout out to Double Doink. Way back in August.
We gotta
or
shoot. We
September.
gotta shoot again.
Way
I got
back
a
in
big
August or
idea.
September, I said the Ravens would beat
Pop
the
out.
Packers for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I'm not backing away from it because whenever I pick a point, I stick to it. But my hope is very down. With that being
Point might
said,
lose in
I
the
think
wild card.
it's gonna be Eagles Ravens. That's my thought right now.
Eagles,
Yeah.
Eagles, Ravens.
well, while I may be at a low point, LA is at a high
hope it's
point
not.
because the Dodgers are coming off of back-to-back
Hope it's Rams,
World
Bills.
Series champions.
Rams Colts.
Championships. Champion
Be
wins.
fun.
World Series titles.
Thank you.
Oh, Dodgers gonna win 3?
So,
Yeah. Bye.
With this last buy or sell, will the Dodgers win a 3rd in a row? 3-peats. The first 3-peat since I think the Kobe Lakers.
No,
And, you just in all of
Or is it
sports,
the
you mean?
Yankees
Oh, wait,
in
Yankees.
'98.
The Lakers.
The Lakers also were 98 to 01. They were both 98 to 01.
Oh yeah, because they won 2 after that.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna buy. I think the Dodgers, and I mean, like, I guess for the sake of like continuity, I'm not gonna pick the Dodgers to win the World Series next year because like it's gay, but like they are, and I'm gonna buy.
So you're buying they're going to 3-peat, but you don't want to pick them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy, and I just want to see. Ooh, I think it'd be so fun to see the drama after they went back to back to back, and then the lockout happens, and we lose the entire 2027 season. That would be so fun.
Be awesome.
Such a ball of fluff, that one.
I'm selling.
That's what,
I
that's
know
what her
they're
mom calls
talented,
her.
I know they're good, and
Balls of
I
fluff.
just don't see
Yeah,
the
sunshine and
Dodgers
rainbows over here.
3-peating. I mean, yes, you can picture it. Oh my gosh, I can see them holding another championship over, probably like the Orioles next year, or. Now I'm trying to think of another AL East division because that's all they're beating right now. They beat the Yankees, they beat the Blue Jays. So you're
Red
gonna go like
Sox,
Tampa Bay
Blue
Rays,
Jays.
Red Sox. Like one of them's gonna make it up there and be like, oh, they're just taking out the entire division, right? With that being said, I think there's gonna be a little bit of parity next year. I think someone else is gonna find a way to win it. I'm actually selling it to the point where I won't say that. I was gonna say the Dodgers won't even make it back to the World Series, but I feel like they will make it to the World Series, and it'll be a Chiefs type peak, just like the Eagles did.
I don't think the Chiefs have peaked. They might be the best team in football
like
right
the
now.
Chiefs, like Super Bowl peak, where everyone was like, "Oh, the Chiefs will win a third time and make it all the way to the Super Bowl." And then
I see what you're saying.
I see the Dodgers losing in 5 games next year.
Chiefs are the best team in the NFL right now.
5 or 6 games.
All right, who do you think's going to beat them, though? If you had to guess right now, what's your strongest
That's the problem.
team?
No.
Padres in the division.
I could almost, as crazy. I don't think
In the World Series, you beat them?
What?
In the World Series.
in the World.
No,
Series.
I just thought I don't think they're going to go to the World Series, and I think the Padres are going to beat them.
Mariners.
I'm saying-
Mariners.
I don't think Mariners.
The
I think Mariners
Braves
had a
in the World
1 year-
Series.
I think the Mariners had almost like a Bills type run, where it was like a 1-year good run, but they
great
won't make
game.
it back to the championship game for a few years.
Just like that Georgia Clemson Conference Championship.
I'm gonna say it's either gonna be the Blue Jays or the Cleveland.
never know.
Guardians.
The Cleveland Guardians. You're going
They
to piss
just-
all
After-
They
After-
just
Riley
lost their
underdogs.
pitching.
After prison boys on the team.
Prison boys.
ERA?
I'm sure the Mafia
They had like
Minutemen.
a-
Thanks to Class A.
Yeah.
Which means they're probably gonna win more games.
What?
No.
If they're selling games to lose them for the gambling. they're
No,
probably
it's just
gonna win
one
more
pitch. Class A.
It was selling pitches, not games.
Because
Yeah.
yes, we've all sat here and said MLB is focused on
Guardians
one player.
didn't even.
Speaking of Class A, Riley has a class, and so we should move on and wrap up the show, Brian.
Hasn't said his thing.
No, but that was a good transition. Sorry, Jackson. No, you can go ahead.
Yeah, that's typically always happens. Anyway, I'm going
Aw,
by.
you a
I'm
middle
going by on
child?
this. I'll make this short and sweet until they are stopped.
He's bad at fantasy
I won't say
football.
otherwise.
That's not much respect.
Go see Detroit.
Thanks, guys.
I had to look up teams because I don't remember off the top of my head. So Detroit, Cleveland, or Blue Jays.
Red
With
Sox.
I'm hungry.
Shut up.
With that being said, that is all from this episode.
I don't like Boston.
That's about it. If you did stay this long, thank you guys so
I don't
much.
like
I know it's a
the
little
Patriots or
chaotic, a little
Celtics.
crazy. Kind of seemed like a behind the
And
scenes.
the Red Sox kind of
But
broke in.
we're real here. We're real.
My favorite
here.
Real hair.
Boston.
Hence our mistakes and everything else. But if you guys did stay, thank you so much. Come back next week where we'll be back touching all bases.
Thank you for watching Beef Fruit. Stop.